Hello, Lauren here with Lauren Elizabeth Fine Art, and I help beginner through professional level artists reduce stress while mastering the art of animal art. In today's animal painting tutorial for stress relief, I'm going to be showing you how I made this English Cocker Spaniel, and while I do that, I'm also going to be talking about how you can make a passive income from your pet portraits. And furthermore, I'm going to share with you 5 very important secrets that helps to eliminate lots of commission stress. If you would like to paint this pup yourself, this will be a tutorial in my new online animal art journal challenge. Registration is down below and it ends December 28th. All right, guys, let's get started. All right, so after many years of accepting and completing commissions, especially around Christmas time, I have learned that what really helps reduce my stress is having a thorough contract. When I know that the client knows what they're expecting from me and that they've approved it before I got painting, then I feel very much at rest when I'm actually painting the commission. Not only that, but being more professional and structured in my process and how I accept commissions and payment has actually helped me make more money and be more efficient with completing pet portraits. Now, if you're new to accepting pet portrait commissions and you don't have a contract, that's still okay. But to be most efficient and profitable in the future, I recommend you do have one. And here are the essentials that you want to include. So it's important to communicate with your client the size, the main colors, so not all the colors, but the main ones, the position of the animal, so whether you're going to paint neck up or full body or just the face, how long it will take you, that's very important. I like to give myself an extra week or 2 on top of my norm, just in case little hiccups come along the way. Any connected parts or add-ons, so in this one I put a little pine cone in the lower right-hand side. This would also include special clothing or blankets or toys, anything that the pet is wearing or holding in its mouth or that's in the foreground or background. Be sure to include the medium, so whether you'll be painting with acrylics or watercolor or using graphite pencil. And will you be working on canvas or paper or wood panel? Now, when it comes to payment, I always recommend to students that they get at least something up front before painting. In fact, I'll let you in on a little secret. I accept half or they can pay in full before I ever pick up my paintbrush to get started. Now, paying customers should be able to make changes. In my contract, I allow them to make up to 3 changes before I start charging them. After 3, I will tag on a fee that I send them an invoice for at the very end when it's completed. You also want to communicate your artist style. Are you more abstract? Do you paint more realistic pet portraits? Or are you somewhere in between like me? Now, if you can't define your artist style at the moment, that's okay. I just recommend you send them at least 3 past pet portrait photos that you've done either for somebody else or on your own, just to give them an idea of how you create. And last but not least, once you've completed the painting and the client has approved it, how are you now going to get that pet portrait to them? Are you going to offer curbside pickup or delivery? Or are you able to ship this internationally? Just be sure to account for all the shipping costs in your final balance. Now, if you need a little refresher on all those points, I've listed them down below for you. Now, my second tip is to really serve your client and make this about them. Obviously, you're the artist here, and it's important for you to be led by inspiration and creativity. But when you focus on serving them and making the experience an easy one and an enjoyable one, they're going to want to come back to you again. It's truly a privilege when you have the same clients coming back to you every Christmas for commissions. What helps to build this trust is, again, goes back to that professional contract, making sure all the details are finalized before you get painting, sending them regular photo updates. I would encourage you to send at least 1 to 3 along the way, and getting their input so they feel like they're a part of the creative process too. My fourth tip is to know and learn your limits. Now, I'm all about intentionally stretching myself to build that confidence and to push me to the next level in my art. However, you want to be very realistic about this, especially if you're starting out with commissions. I would say take on maybe 2 or 3 at the beginning. Learn your medium more and more, and also your process and how you accept and run your commission process. At the beginning, you want to pay close attention on how long it takes you to create a quality pet portrait with the supplies that you have and the size canvas or paper that you have, and to know how long each one takes you. So for instance, if you offer a 11 by 16 size canvas and for one dog full body it takes you 5 days, you want to make sure you make note of that and write that down so that you'll be prepared and efficient for the next pet portrait. My fifth tip, and this has really helped me over the years, is to define as many details as you possibly can beforehand. There's going to be a lot of new things that you're learning in every single commission that you take on. Not one commission is going to be the same. You're going to learn new things. There's going to be new problems to solve. So if you have all these other details that are fixed and consistent, you don't have to worry about them. It's when you offer all these different size canvases and all these different custom prices based on the custom design that they want, a custom background with the entire family and the pet's name in the upper hand corner. You just want to actually only give your customer a limited amount of options. This will help you keep to your budget for materials, and this also helps to reduce a lot of stress on all these different details. Now, what we just went over is actually straight from my book, The Art and Business of Pet and Wildlife Portraiture, a book that I published on Amazon last year. And it's really helpful for creatives who are new or experienced who want to start or grow a business in animal art, and especially focuses on the commission process. So if you want to learn how I price my pet portraits and exactly how I run my pet portrait process from start to finish, it's all down there, and I've actually linked it down below for you. Students in my online Animal Art Masterclass actually get this book in their membership for the Maine Coon tier and up, which is also linked down below. So if you have any questions at all, guys, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer. And if this was helpful, make sure you subscribe for more animal painting tutorials for stress relief. Have a wonderful day, and don't stress out too much about those commissions.